Hey, hello, and welcome to our live stream announcement of the results of the 2018 Tree of Hope Holiday Appeal. I'm John Seward. I'm here with Steve Woodman, our Executive Director, Dan Corbett, our Board of Director Chair, and we have Carrie from Rapport here as well, Rapport Credit Union, our sponsor for the Tree of Hope. Now, many of you are joining us wanting to know about what are the results. We're going to be telling you those in just a minute, so stay tuned. In fact, the official results of the campaign are actually in this, what else? A gift bag from the Tree of Hope. And here's a hint. It's going to be one for the history books. But first, let's start by thanking you. Thanks for being with us on Facebook, and thanks for supporting the Tree of Hope. You know, we've been helping kids during the holidays in Kingston, Frontenac, Lennox, and Addington for 100 years. But, you know, when we launched the 2018 Tree of Hope campaign back on November the 14th, we didn't know how challenging and how exciting this campaign would be. So, Steve, what was your highlight of the campaign?
Well, for me, it was the almost 400 donors that gave cash or gifts for children and youth, and a number of them even threw in gifts for the parents. It was absolutely awesome.
Yeah, and Dan, what about you? What was your highlight?
Well, I mean, there are so many really good things about this Tree of Hope campaign this year, but for me, the highlight was to see the number of community volunteers that we had and the number of staff who came out to support the Tree of Hope, because if they didn't provide that extra time and the effort, then we would not have been successful as we've been. So for me, it has to be the volunteers and the staff who really got behind this campaign and made it a real success this year.
I'm going to put Carrie on the spot. Carrie, you know, you're our sponsor. We're so pleased to have Rapport as our sponsor this year. What was your highlight of the campaign?
I'd like to echo some of the comments. Amazing volunteers and staff that donate their hours and their kindness to all the families and the children in the care of Children and Family Services. It's just amazing, and the community support and the dedication that has been put forward is really phenomenal.
And don't forget the really cool scarves that we got too, and the hats. They were a really big hit this year. You know, there were other highlights too, like when we found out they were short on winter coats. You know, we thought we'd have to go out and buy 60. We went out and actually bought 100. And we had so many families and people and businesses and organizations stand up and help us when we were in that pickle. People like the Taylor Auto Mall, the Sisters of Providence, the Rotary Club of Kingston, the Neighborhood Sharing Center, and so many more. Too many, and actually, in fact, to mention them all on this broadcast. But, you know, if you were a donor to the Tree of Hope, giving money or giving gifts, just a small amount or a large amount, thank you. Thank you for all the stuff that you did. And now it's time to tell you how we did. To do that, I've got Carrie here, obviously. She's going to have the honor of looking into the bag. Don't do it yet. Looking into the bag and seeing our actual grand total about how much we raised. But this is probably a good time to say again, thank you, Carrie. Thanks to the members of Rapport for being our first ever sponsor for the Tree of Hope. I thought, you know, it was really great to have them on board. But I know you're really anxious to find out what's in that bag. So we should really make sure that we do that right now. But first, before we actually look into the bag, we should put on our official Tree of Hope hats that we have been waiting to put on for some time. Here we go. There we are. Does everyone see our hats? Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Okay, I think now we're ready. Carrie, open the bag and tell us how we did.
Can I hold it for you?
Thank you. Nice.
Oh, sorry, it's probably full of toys, you know, Tree of Hope stuff. There we go. Yeah. It's in there somewhere.
There we go.
Okay. And what is it? We raised $60,000 for the Tree of Hope. Hey. Oh, hey, that's right. We raised $60,000. This year's campaign goal was actually $40,000. But in the last week, the donations just poured in to the Tree of Hope. We reached 60, and that's a new historic record. And it's actually better than last year's 50,000, which was an historic record itself. Okay. Anyways, And it's great. And the campaign helped 850 kids that are served by our Children's Aid Society with toys and clothing and more. And half were under the age of 9, including 50 infants. And another 40% were between 9 and 17. About a third of those we helped were outside of Kingston, including 75 from Napanee alone. That makes this year's Tree of Hope the best ever in 100 years. And it's all thanks to you. So thanks so much. And this extra money that we have, we are going to use it to help these same kids year round. We're going to go and set up a process in January to go back to some of these families and see if we can help some more. And any money that's left over, we're going to spend on summer camp and send these kids to summer camp come July. And remember, you can still give to the Tree of Hope until the end of January. Just go online to helptreeofhope.ca with a credit card and make a donation. Now it's time to invite all of our volunteers and staff to join us and to thank them. So come on, everyone else, let's get in the shot here. I'm going to go right over here to this particular spot. Yeah, come on in. These are the people, the folks who made the Tree of Hope happen, some with confetti on them and some with not. And we want to thank everyone for all the help that they did. And all of our supporters and various people that made this happen. From our Tree of Hope family to your family, happy holidays and happy New Year. Our agency has been serving this community for 124 years, and we are proud to serve. And now it's time to leave you with a particular musical selection, which I thought was really cool. There you go. Happy holidays.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.